This video talks about my shin injury. This video talks about me not having a cast anymore. And this video talks about me coming back. And all these other videos are talking about me competing again. But that was all just for me to get injured again. Let me break it down for you. The second last event during regionals was floor. And on my first pass, I feel something snap in my foot. That's when I start hopping off the floor over to my coach. He calls over the medic. And then the medic puts some ice on my heel. They thought that it was a torn Achilles, and we left the meet to go to the doctor. And once we got to the doctors for the x-rays, we saw that my heel was completely snapped in half, looking like this. Now, once that happened, and since we were in Arizona for the meet and we weren't actually home, we had to go to a doctor that we were unfamiliar with. And they said that we needed emergency surgery because the bone was sticking out of my foot. I know. Kind of disgusting. Now they said since I actually had like 2 cookies before and you can't eat before surgery, they said that they were going to keep me overnight and we were going to miss our flight to go back home. But the best happened and they were able to give me surgery that day and we didn't have to stay overnight at the doctor's. Then we were able to go back to our hotel and I surprised my friends while they were at the pool. When I got out from the doctor, they put me in this splint right here, and it wasn't very comfortable. And luckily, we had a doctor's appointment scheduled for when I get home, so we'd hopefully get a cast. But wait. It didn't go that easy. In the airport, I was in a wheelchair, and the security was not buying it. So you know how in the airport you have to go through the security? They had to scan my foot 376 million times before they let us go. And also, there's screws in my feet. Now, we can finally go back home, and I kind of just enjoy being home again. And then it's finally time for the doctor's appointment on Monday. This doctor's appointment was actually pretty helpful because you see, when I was doing floor, both of my heels were hurting me really bad. But weirdly, the left one was hurting after the right one was hurting. And the right one was hurting for like a month before the left one, but the left one broke. Confusing, right? So my mom was worried about that. And when we went to the doctor on Monday, we got an x-ray on the other foot. And actually, my other foot is also fractured. It's building up the same thing, and it would have been terrible if both of them snapped at the same time. But yeah, out of that splint and a new cast, I chose black. Then that same day, I went to the gym and surprised my friends. It was really fun. They all signed my cast. Now, you guys are probably wondering, how do you snap your heel in half? Now, apparently, my Achilles were too tight, and it like pulled on my heel and then it snapped, which sounds pretty confusing. So let's break it down a little bit more. Basically, the Achilles tendons, they were like really tight, and instead of the Achilles ripping, it ripped my heel in half to make that masterpiece. I know, right? Very awesome. Not. That's basically it for now. I have 4 more weeks when we're recording this video till my next doctor's appointment, and I'm actually gonna get my cast off then and no boot after that, so I can walk again. But the only thing is, I'm probably gonna have to take like 2 months off of gymnastics afterwards still for PT so that I don't break anything else or re-injure my injury. And also keep in mind, the other foot is also fractured, so I'm limited to way less things. So yeah, that's basically the update on how I'm doing right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I want you guys to click right here because that's a video that YouTube thinks you guys will enjoy watching.